Hi, I'm Richard Trett, Managing Director of AXT. We're a distribution company based in Australia and New Zealand. We deal with multinational companies from Thermo Fisher and Rigaku, but we really like to look at cutting edge technologies and technologies that offer a boutique solution and a new way of approaching a problem. And Nanolive really fitted into that mould. Nanolive is a startup based in Switzerland, as you know, and from the word go, both the product and the people themselves were exciting, dynamic and responsive team that have come up with a very unique product, very uniquely positioned to solve a lot of research needs.
Hello, my name's Desley and I manage the life science business for AXT here in Australia and New Zealand. When I first heard about the Nanolive 3D Cell Explorer, I kind of thought it was too good to be true. How could such a small and relatively inexpensive system produce such stunning images and at high resolution? I was really excited to be able to test the system for myself, and since that day we've produced hundreds of 3D and 4D experiments with local scientists here in Australia. One of the things that I really love about the 3D Cell Explorer is the wow factor that it generates. When people see what it can do, when they try it out for the first time, they see how fast it is, how easy it is to use, they really get excited and start thinking about the possibilities. What else can they image? What else can they do? What else can they see? It's been a lot of fun. We've imaged things like cancer cells and cell division, nanoparticles in cells, and even other cool things like sea anemones, bacteria and worms. It's really been quite exciting. So we've taken that fun and excitement and moved that into a project here in Australia which we've called Future Science. This is an initiative aimed at engaging students with the sciences. So we're taking cutting edge technologies like the 3D Cell Explorer and putting it into secondary schools and trying to engage students, get kids excited about science and let them see things in a new and exciting way using innovative technologies. It's been really a lot of fun seeing the biological world through the 3D Cell Explorer, and I can't wait to see what Nanolive does next.
How did you first hear about the Nanolive 3D Cell Explorer?
This was purely because AXT approached one of the managers in our laboratories here in Bosch Institute and did the presentation. I was, from the first moment, just hooked into this one. I said, this is fantastic. We need this instrumentation in our lab. The process is really, really rapid. And what is also very important here is that you are getting really three-dimensional image. So there are several slices through the whole cell, and you see on the screen your three-dimensional cell. So this feature is absolutely brilliant, and it was something I said, we have to have it. And obviously, there no need for staining. No need for staining was a massive advantage as well.
With regard, how easy have you found the system to operate, in particular the software interface, Steve?
I have to say this is super easy. It's mega easy. Probably with a not even person who ever used the microscope, this person can use this system and image a sample within a 45 to 1 hour time.
Given your experience with the system, would you be happy to recommend the 3D Cell Explorer to other users or other potential users?
Absolutely. I think the system is a small system, very compact system, doesn't require too much space, and the way you actually can get, or the time when you can get the results and how they look like on the screen is really, really good. And I think they can support many different type of research and answer many different research questions, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone. I would even say, in a primary and secondary schools, they should have one of the systems, because when they teach the biology, the imaging certain structures would be very quick and easy during some of the classes.